Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Black Clover episode 157. So, last time we had more training with kind of a more of a fighting match between we got to see a lot of Yami versus Siscolian and then Asta versus the one spirit guardian's name that I didn't write down. I don't remember this guy's name. I apologize. The lightning guy. And it was very cool. They both seem to have a bit of improvement. Yami being able to do this mana zone to be able to walk on the air and jump off it and all this stuff. It's crazy cool and everything. It reminds me of Sanji from One Piece. But also the Asta being able to land a hit, being able to channel his anti-magic through that sword to fire off what seemed to be very similar to a Getsuga Tensho. So that was very cool and managed to land a hit. So yeah. And we got a little bit at the end of the episode about this guy Ralph who escaped the Spade Kingdom into the heavy mana zone and may or may not live, but obviously we got a named character with a teased backstory and everything. So I imagine he will live and make it to the Clover Kingdom. So I'm looking forward to all of these things that may come to pass. So let's start the episode, shall we? We're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Clover Oak. Very diligently. Halfway over. Okay. Gotcha! Thank you. They said his name. Is his sword bigger than it was? Maybe not. Okay. Nice. Alright. Okay, that's good, I guess. Ah. Okay. Another recap episode! I wouldn't mind a condensed version. Like, we don't have to go back to every scene, but maybe just see Asta explain it to him. Because I'd kind of like to hear Asta's perspective of everything that happened up till this point, right? Like, that'd be kind of cool. I don't want it to be like scene for scene, spend the whole episode going back through, but just having Asta talk about it would be kind of cool. In his interpretation of everything. Ah, water. Na 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 na. seems like the training is already half over, so the training might not be as long as I thought, which I'm okay with that because I'm hoping we get the whole 5-leaf clover. All right. I'm hoping before this goes on hiatus, we get this whole arc. Did he tell Gaja about this? My beloved. Super handsome genius. I love how he just compliments his rival so much. You didn't talk about how much you trained your body. At least we are getting a super condensed version. Oh, yeah. Then he gets laughed at. Our poor little bean sprout. It ended up being worth quite a bit, apparently. Friggin' Asta. Never give up! Yes. Oh, acknowledgement. This is such an epic moment. Oh. Oh. So good. That was such an epic moment. I love being able to get to see that again. I haven't gone and rewatched any of Black Clover, so I haven't seen that since I first watched it. That was great seeing it again. Yep. Yes. Julius's previous form. Whirlwind! Good ol' Eye of the Midnight Sun. It is kind of a recap episode, and they did kind of just have one a bit ago, but I'm enjoying it. That was a pretty epic battle, too. I like that we're recapping the battles, because we haven't done that a lot. Like, I don't think we really recapped that much of when he got his grimoire in a while. I don't know if they've ever recapped that, actually, so... And we get to see some of the awesome battle scenes again. I think the guy. I think I remembered the name a couple episodes ago of the guy of the other epic battle he had. Lars, I think might have been the name. We'll see though. Maybe they'll recap that one because that's when he like did his black form for the first time. Was against Lars, I believe, right? Yep. With the annoying smirk. Does he not even know the name? Oh, this battle is still maybe one of my favorites. Honestly. Shit. So good. I kind of want to watch that episode again. Yes. He's like just realizing how useful that key is. Excuse me, sorry. No weakness being shown. Jeez. Man, we haven't seen the show go black and white in a while, have we? I love when in the battles when it did that. Yeah. This fuck. I forgot his sword did get bigger back then, too, a little bit. It's already felt so long since this fight, too. It's crazy. That's all he needed to hear. So good. Cool. Determination. And a little bit of luck. Alright. Noelle. More of her training. Seems to be a bit more proficient and fast with her. Holy shit, with her armor. Damn. Very nice. Of course. Hmm. Funeral. Did Magna just go back home? I just realized we haven't seen him since he like couldn't make the symbols, right? And he kind of stormed off. I didn't realize that meant he went all the way home because we saw Magna talking to. I mean, unless that wasn't like current time, talking to Zora. Damn. Yeah. I talked about how he knows it's coming. Oh shit. Why are we seeing this again? Oh shit. Oh. He's deflected. What? Did he make a sword of anti-magic? Oh shit. Or did he, like, summon his sword back to himself? I don't know! What? What? Ah! I want next episode! Alright. I'm a little if I'm gonna get a recap episode, I like the way they handled it, right? But we've just had so many, I feel like. Like, we had one, like, right after, I think, the Elf episode. We had a recap episode. And then I think we had, like, 2 recap episodes within the filler in between, I believe. And now this one as well. But it is what it is. I still like the episode. It was really cool seeing all those fights again. And like I said, I don't know that they really flashed, especially the Lars fight, if that's the right name. I don't think we ever flashed back to that one before. And same with going back to when he first manifested as Grimoire was really cool and everything. It was definitely a lot of flashbacks we haven't seen in a bit. So I'm okay with it. Alrighty, guys. That is it for episode 157. So, yeah, to continue what I was saying, one of the other things that makes me kind of okay with this is the fact that they're zooming through the training. Like, I expected it to be still early in the training, and we were gonna jump like we saw Asta and Yami last episode, and then I thought we were gonna see like Noelle and Nero this episode, and then maybe 2 others, the next one after this, and everything. and I thought we were going to go through each person's training, but it seems like we're kind of zooming through it. It seems like we're focusing a lot on Asta, and everyone else is just growing and showing it. We're seeing glimpses of it and everything. So within the next episode or two, their training could be done, which is sooner than I thought, which is another reason I'm kind of okay with this recap episode, because in the end, it might still end up being around the amount of episodes that I thought. You know, it's not like this is extending it, but my main concern is just the fact that I'm sitting here looking at the amount of episodes left, and I can see the ending, and I don't know if we have enough episodes left to get to the Spade Kingdom and fight this devil. The more episodes that go by where we don't start that fight, the more I think it's going to end before we get to see that, and it's going to go on hiatus, which really stinks. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll have to wait and see, and obviously, when this show is off hiatus, I will pick it up again and everything. But yeah, I like that Asta doesn't even know the name of the guy. I like how he said, like, after I fought the guy with the shitty grin or whatever he said. I love how I was sitting there waiting, because you guys know, if you guys have been watching, every time I talk about that fight where Asta first awakened the black form, I never remember the guy's name, and I think it might have been Lars, now that I have that in my head, and for some reason that's been sticking in my head as being like, I think that was it. But I could very much be wrong, so I was hoping this episode, when I saw that they got to that fight, I was like, ooh, okay, they are showing that fight, and I was like, good, maybe they'll say his name. And then they didn't say that, so I didn't know his name either. So I love that. I love that my personal shitty memory has translated into the main character also not even... I mean, the thing is I don't even know if Asta ever learned his name. He might have. It's been a long time since I've seen that episode, but yeah. Other than that, I mean, I didn't write down too much. I mean, the only other thing I wrote down was Gaja. I got the name. So, Lightning Guardian is what I wrote down. But the rest was just, you know, once again, seeing the Grimoire show up again, really cool. And that moment, like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it's been so long since we've had the moments where the show flashes in black and white and everything, that, because I don't even think the final fight against the devil did that, right? So it might have been, I can't remember the last time it happened. Maybe the Eye of the Midnight Sun guy. I think it might have happened back then. I don't remember his name. It started with a V, didn't it? The guy that was like, looked like Animal Man. Did I take notes back then? Oh my god, that was so long ago. I have so many notes. No, AoE Magic Absorb. No, I started taking around, like, towards the end of the elf stuff. Did I write down... No. Yeah, I don't think I... Veto. That's what it was. I did write it down. There was the episode where Fauna and Veto were brought back. That's right. They're still alive, too, aren't they? I think because they were, like, brought back with bodies, they didn't vanish. So they're just out there in the world somewhere, right? Fauna and Veto? That's right. I knew it was a V. I got that, at least. That was a long time ago. But yeah, it might have been that fight that happened. But yeah, I almost forgot that they did that. Like, obviously, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, right. But it's just been so long since we've seen it. Oh, man. I hope we get to see that again. I hope one of these future fights, it goes black and white again, because it's really cool to see. Excuse me. But yeah, seeing some of those moments again was a lot of fun. I definitely liked, I mean, some of the fights were just so epic. Yami versus, wow. My memory is so bad. The leader of the elves, Licht. Yami versus Licht was a really cool fight as well. So seeing just seeing all that was a nice little flashback to all the things and everything. Now, I wonder, did this happen in the manga? I guess if any of you guys watching know, did this happen in the manga where they had this conversation? Because I know a lot of times recap episodes are specific to anime, but I don't know if this was as much of a recap episode. Like, did Gaja actually ask for Asta's life story and everything, or and maybe it wasn't so much as like recap in the manga as it was just Asta like briefly explaining everything. I don't know, or it just wasn't in the manga at all, and this is just another bit of filler. I don't know, but either way, we did get to see some new stuff in the end. Asta seems to be improving his abilities even more. Once again, saying, "I will not give up," like he typically does, which gets me all hyped and excited. And somehow his sword that he dropped was back in his hand, seemingly, because he did turn it into like the bigger form again, right? So I think that was his sword. I thought maybe at first it looked so smooth. I thought maybe he made like an antimatter or an anti-magic sword, and just manifested a new weapon. But did he like use his anti-magic to summon the sword back into his hand? I don't know. I'm excited to learn more about what that was that he did. Why did he seem so surprised that he? Because I mean, at first I thought he just grabbed the sword, but then he acknowledged the fact that no, my sword was down here, and now it's here. You know, so it's obviously something. So, and Gaja talking about unlocking his true potential and like the abilities hidden within him and everything means Gaja can sense that there's more. Obviously, there's more. This is a shonen anime. There will always be more up until the show ends. Our boy will be improving, but yeah, I'm looking forward to next episode. If we are getting into maybe even a little bit of devil stuff, like we had the devils sitting there being like, "This is getting interesting now," right? Like, you're telling me we had a recap episode instead of having that stuff, but yeah, I appreciated seeing all the old stuff again, and I'm really excited to see what this devil has to say or do. Does he intervene at all, or was that just a one passing thing and we're not going to get any more or something? I don't know, but I'd love to learn more about that devil too. Like, why is he chilling with Asta and like seemingly okay with this? Does he just like Asta or something? Like, what are his goals and ambitions? Is he going to be something we have to fight eventually? And if he's something we have to fight eventually, does that mean, like, that could be a show ender right there, right? That could be Asta giving up his anti-magic powers in order to fight the thing that's within his grimoire to stop it from doing something terrible, and he sacrifices his own abilities in order to save the world or something, But obviously that's if the show comes off hiatus and stuff like that, so, or I have to read the manga eventually, but yeah, anyways, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button as usual. If you did enjoy, check out my Patreon for a couple episodes ahead. If you're excited about the next one, you can see it right now on there. There's also one more episode ahead. I usually do 2 ahead on there, so check that out. Also, Patreon shows. I'm watching Symphogear right now. Mob Psycho Season 2 and 3 are on there that aren't released to YouTube yet. Tribe 9 is on there. All kinds of stuff, all kinds of extra content. Check it out if you're interested. Thank you guys so much. Link in the description below, or it should be popping up on the screen, and I'll see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.